Did you ever ask yourself why your reality hasn't changed? Even though you've read all the books, you've done the inner work, you're very aware of what is happening in your life, in your reality, but somehow your reality remains the same. Your life, your job, your relationship, it might change a little bit, but not to the point where you want to be. Then you might start wondering and questioning, what is wrong with me? It feels like regardless of all the work that I've done on myself, it's still not enough to change. This is what I want to talk about today. Why awareness of no is not enough to change your reality. This is one of the most frequent asked questions that I got from my clients all the time. So let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to You Can Be Healed. If this is your first time here, my name is Connie. My channel is created to help you regulate your emotions, make peace with your past, and most importantly, to help you reset your subconscious identity so you can shift your life from the inside out. So today, I want to share with you, awareness is extremely important because if you are not aware of what is happening, you cannot change. You need to know what is going on. You cannot go to the pharmacist to buy a medicine without knowing what are your symptoms. This is exactly why awareness is important. So awareness is like a glasses. It gives you the vision, the clarity of what is happening right now surrounding you in your current circumstances, in your current reality. However, many people, including myself before, would stop at just awareing what is happening and never move through the awareness to do the work. You can have awareness of all the things you want or you don't want. But the point is, awareness doesn't shift your identity if you don't do the work. You can be fully aware of the pattern in your life and still repeating it subconsciously. It feels like you're out of control. You make one decision, but then you didn't commit to it. Or you want to achieve this, but then you got stuck in somewhere. Why is that? Because awareness lives only in the conscious level. Consciously, I know what I want to change. But the subconscious is the boss that creating our outer reality. And the subconscious doesn't respond to being understood. It only responds to what feels familiar and safe, because its work is to protect us, is to keep us safe. Whatever is not feeling safe and familiar, your subconscious will have resistance on it. Imagine that your old pattern, the identity that you are living right now, that create your current situation, are that case of repetition. You've been living in this identity for so long that it is safe and it's familiar. That's why your subconscious will keep operating from this version of you. At one point in your life, you realize, I want to change my life. So then you start get into all this inner work, increase your awareness, do all the meditations, do the visualizations. Those are great tools to help you and to support you. Yes, they are. So the thing is, there's few blind spots there that people don't see when they're doing all this awareness work. So the first blind spot is they will do the meditation, visualizations, perhaps 30 minutes, or some might take only 10 minutes and 15 minutes to do the work. When the work is done, they are not carrying the work with them. And then the next 20-something hours, guess what they're doing? They go back, keep thinking, reacting, operating from the lack behavior. That's why you have the awareness, but you are not operating from there. The awareness work is like you want to learn how to swim, but you don't jump to the pool. You keep reading the book and you keep sitting by the pool, visualizing your swimming, imagining you're swimming without jumping into the water, without actual work. That work, that's what I call embodiment. You know all the theories, you have all the ideas, all the concepts of how this works, but it's still not working because the embodiment part is missing. That you forgot you need to go into the pool, to start to swim. You can wear the most expensive swimsuits, sitting there, imagine that, but it's still not going to help you swim. So for a lot of people, they are sitting there visualizing they're swimming, which means they haven't fully overcome what is stopping them from jumping into the pool. So this is the next question. What is stopping you from jumping into the pool? There can be a lot of fear and self-doubt. I want you to sit down and ask yourself, what are the things behind that's stopping you from achieving more? So if you feel stuck despite all the effort, you may still be sitting on the edge of the pool. You beautifully prepare, telling yourself you can swim in your mind, but that one missing step is actually doing it. So here are a few tips on how you can start to embody the awareness that you already have, to get out of your comfort zone, to embody what you've already learned inside. And from there, that's where the shift begins. So the tip is, if you are already doing visualization, manifestation, extend that vision throughout your day. You make decisions from that version of you. You think from that version of you. You respond from that version of you. Keep asking yourself, am I doing this, making decisions, reacting, responding from the current version or from the new version, the version that you want to be? Which identity you're operating from? This is going to help you embody the new version when you keep asking yourself the same question over and over again. In the beginning, you might sound a lot of work. You have to consciously choose yourself, choose the new version of you. Keep asking yourself questions in your day-to-day basis. This is actually training your subconscious to feel familiar with this new version of you that are ready, prepared to receive more, to have more. Do this until your subconsciously can do it automatically. That is exactly where everything gets much easier. There's also one thing that is very common that I often seen in my client is the past pain keep them stuck in the same level. It can affect different areas of your life, like having more feels unsafe. And that can be one of the biggest reasons why you're so scared of jumping into the pool to get out of that comfort zone. It's because the pain keeps you at the same place. So now I want you to try to reframe the pain. Reframe the pain as feedback, not punishment. Many of us will fall into this trap and let the past pain punish our future. But you are not the same person anymore. You can protect yourself right now. So you don't need the past pain to protect you. You are now stronger than before. You're more aware. You have more experience. You know how to protect yourself. The past pain that keeps you stuck is like a lie. Keep repeating itself, and then you keep believing the lie is true. I want you to know that the pain in the past does not mean to punish you. Your pain is just here to protect you. Well, here's what you can do. Reframe your pain as a reference, as a feedback. What did you get from that pain? What are the feedback that the pain is giving you? What are the lessons that you've learned from that pain? You can feel it, but you don't have to obey it, and you don't have to choose it again anyways. Let's say you're ready to jump into the pool. You're ready to take a bold action in your life, but then the pain pulled you back. And you will realize that I'm going to jump regardless of the pain. Remember that your past pain does not get to keep the rest of your life, and you shouldn't allow it. Move through it. Realize that you're a different person right now. You can handle it with grace. Shift from awareness to create the actual reality takes time. All the awareness you've done is not being wasted. When you already have the awareness, then you've already done 50% of the work, and the rest is really more about the embodiment. That's why so many people got stuck, trapped into keep learning, trapped into keep collecting information. But then the information itself does not do the transformation. If you feel yourself trapping in this awareness, learnings, collecting information, but your reality remains the same, that's where the inner identity work needed. It's not about the awareness anymore. You've already have it. Let's get to the actual work. And I would like to invite you to order my digital workbook, Shift Your Identity from the Inside Out. This is exactly the book that I created to help you see the current identity that you are operating from that creates your reality. There would be also a step-by-step guide to help you shift the service pattern. When you follow this foundational work, it's going to get you a few steps closer to create your actual reality. If you have come to manifestation work, this is the same thing that you don't manifest what you want. You manifest who you are. So become that identity first, and then that's where your manifestation, your heart's desires will start to show up in your reality. I hope this video helps. Comment below and let me know what's your biggest takeaway. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in wherever you are. I will see you in my next episode.